Tonight, I started with a blended Scotch whiskey at 40% ABV. This one here is a Irish whiskey. It is Hinch Irish whiskey, aged 5 years, triple distilled, double wood. Bottled at 43% alcohol by volume. I've never had this before, but I saw it in the store and I thought, well, I'm going to have to try this. Just because I was hunting for things I'd never had before. And is it here? No. It must be this other bill of sale right here. Yes, Hinch, 5-year-old. $99.99. That's a little high for a 5-year-old whiskey. $100. So $115.09 out the door. Wow, did I splurge or what? Let's see. This cost the same as the last whiskey I had, which was the Chivas Regal 18, which I picked up in Montreal last year. But this one was this year. In fact, the date on the bill of sale is the April 15th. April 15th of 2024. And the other one was in July of 2023. And oh, is this going to be a pain to open? Interesting that they have this flange here, and then the cork is a lot narrower than the flange. So, oh, it's a composite cork, basically sawdust and glue, and it came out easily as soon as I got it to move. It didn't pop though. But we'll give this wee whiskey a try. What does it say about it? Here we are. The whiskey that understands time. Okay. Time waits for no man, said nobody at Hinch Distillery Company, because it is the passage of time and patience that is needed to work its magic. The marriage of triple distillation and a maturation process that captures the unique union of the spirit and wood, imparting flavor like no other. Dr. Terry Cross. Dr. Terry Cross said that. What's on this side? Only the finest ex-bourbon casks are selected for extra maturation in virgin what? I have to get the right light to see this fine print. Virgin American oak barrels for a minimum of 1 year. This second maturation gives the whiskey subtle depth, natural color, and character as befitting the use of two woods. Okay, so the initial maturation is in ex-bourbon barrels, and the second maturation, some would call it a finish, for 1 year in virgin oak. Now I get it. Is there much else to say here? Hinch Irish whiskey, The Time Collection. Okay. Anything else? Here, aged 5 years, double wood, 70 CLs. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see what I think of it. Okay, right away, I'm getting a spicy thing from the virgin oak. Now, this Irish whiskey is probably a blend of pot still. No, it doesn't say pot still. Triple distilled double wood. The whiskey that understands time. But it doesn't say if it's a pot still whiskey. It's probably a blend of pot still and or single malt and a grain whiskey. I could look it up, I suppose. I could Google it, but I'll let you do that if you're curious enough. I'll just say that I get some spiciness from the virgin oak. And I get a little of that unmalted barleyness. A little bit of that spiciness from the unmalted barley. So I'm guessing that the spiciness is a mixture of unmalted barley and virgin oak. It's 5 years old, so it's quite young still. And $100. Wow. Well, we'll give it a go. Mostly what I'm getting is that spiciness. So the triple distillation brings it down to very smooth, very, very plain, and then it's the maturation that makes the whiskey. You don't get a lot of distillery character here. Okay. Okay. It's very smooth and easy drinking. Yes, I'll use the word smooth. Very smooth and easy drinking. And predictably, it has a very spicy finish. Now, am I getting a lot of fruit? I'm getting some apple and pear, but mostly the apple and pear is covered up by that spicy input of the virgin oak. And I think the spicy input of the virgin oak it dominates the caramels and vanillas that I would be getting from the ex-bourbon barrels. Yeah, spicy, a little bit woody, but very spicy. I had a little drop go down the wrong way, and it gave me a lot of apple and spice. Yeah. Apple, a bit of pear, a lot of spice. But it's not too much spice. That's the thing. I don't like whiskeys that are too spicy. But this one is just spicy enough. So it's balanced enough that it works. It works for me. And it may not be necessarily the first whiskey of a flight, but the second whiskey of a flight, for that it will do. It definitely has character, thanks to that virgin oak secondary maturation. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I got this. But it would be a lot better at a lower price. Slanchua.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.